Welcome back, everybody. This year, the Peggy v. Helmerich, a Distinguished Author Award, going to a former United States Poet Laureate, Billy Collins. In town to receive the honor, he'll also be speaking tomorrow morning at a free public event.
He's also at the Central Library this morning for a visit with Lindsay Hansen. Love that new beautiful library, Lindsay.
Good morning, everybody. We are at the Central Library in downtown Tulsa, recently renovated, so beautiful, with the world-renowned poet. Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you? Billy Collins is with us this morning. He is receiving the 2016 Distinguished Author Award. How's it feel?
I'm walking on air. I mean, everyone likes to be recognized. And they can ask any 2-year-old. This is, I'm the first poet they've chosen.
Yeah.
I think I'm over 30 people have received the award. And so that's rather special. And I'm glad they finally got around to recognizing my genre.
Yeah, we talked to them this morning. We said we went to look for his books, and all the books were checked out. Don't worry, they were checked out. Okay. They weren't missing.
All right. They're roaming around there somewhere.
They are. They're out in Tulsa being checked out and read. There's a lot going on this weekend. He's going to be honored tonight and then doing a reading tomorrow that anybody can attend. Have you chosen what you're going to read tomorrow yet?
Oh, I just give them the aces, you know, the cream of the crop. And it's, but I'm reading and also a Q&A, and I'll be able to respond to people about my process and also people who are writing poetry themselves and give them a sense of how I go about it. Yeah. So it could be partly instructional.
So how do you go about it? Do you get inspired by something? Do you sit down to write?
Inspiration's a big word for me. It's much more casual, I think. I don't really have any work habits, so I'm not much of a inspiration for the leaders of tomorrow. But I write on the fly, so I don't know when it's going to come, but something will occur to me, and then pretty much everything stops, and I'm into the poem. But it could be a line from a book I'm reading. It could be a bird flying by the window. But I keep my antenna up for those moments.
Yeah. I read that you wrote your first poem at age 12. When did you know you wanted to be a poet?
I wanted to be a poet from about that time on, certainly in high school. I don't know why, really. I mean, I didn't really understand poetry very well. I didn't have a grasp of it, but I did know that you could put certain words together and there would be sparks, you might say. You know, there was a little magic interaction among words. And so it started with playing with language, and then it just gradually became my life.
Wow. Do you kind of put together, how do you decide which poems go together in one of your collections?
I just take all the good stuff. Yeah. I mean, you don't want to rush a book into print, but so maybe every 2.5 or 3 years, I'll just look, it might be book time, and I'll look at what I have, and I might have 70 or 80 poems, and usually I send them to my editor at Random House, and I ask him, and now her, to get rid of the clunkers, but not too many. So if they find poems that don't quite live up to the standard set by the rest of them, then we can winnow them out. So
maybe you can do a book on just outtakes.
Well, yeah. Well,
I think we'd read it.
I think after I'm gone you can do that, but not yet.
Well, we are just excited that he's here with us in Tulsa. This award is so prestigious, and we're excited to honor you tonight at the Black Tie event, and then tomorrow he'll be doing a reading that anyone can attend here at the Central Library. It's going to be really great just to get to know him a little bit better, and we're just excited that you came to Tulsa.
Great.
Thanks for coming.
Nice to talk to you. Great to be here.
Thank you. Back to you guys.
All right. Thank you, Lindsay. Billy Collins, the 2016 Helmerich Distinguished Author. Free public address is tomorrow at 10:30 Central Library. You can go to tulsalibrary.org to find out more about this event, all the wonderful things they've got going on. Plus, you can go to Billy Collins Poetry.